Hey, bud. Hey, my buddy. You been a good boy? Nuh-uh. Now, no. Those are not for right now. Those are treats, but they're not for right now. Okay? You have to wait. You have to wait like everybody else. Oh, you say, I ain't gonna wait, Pawpaw. I'm your boy. I know you are. Donkey. Donkey tail. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to hurt your feelings. Paul didn't mean to hurt your feelings. Yeah, you need brushing. I didn't get a chance to brush you this morning because too much is going on, but I would brush you right now if you let me. Okay. If you let me. You like brushing sometimes. Yes, you do, Harry. I know you do. You like a back scratch too. Yeah, your hair really hasn't started shedding yet, but the weather ain't been really right for it, Ivan, has it? No, it's not. Well, it's getting some coming out back here, huh? Yeah, you got a little bit of hair coming out back here, Pawpaw. I love you, big boy. Pawpaw loves you. You know that, don't you? Yes, you do. You know I do. You know I love you. You're my boy. Oh, I know. I know these goats. They think they're my boy, don't they? Pawpaw, I know. You're just teasing them. I'm really your boy. Yes, you are. But Johnny is too. You got to admit, Johnny's a lot like you. That made him mad. He said, I ain't going to leave. I ain't going to listen to this. I'm not listening to that, Pawpaw. Johnny, nothing like me. This is a special little guy, folks. I'm serious. He's been special to his Pawpaw ever since they brought him here when he was a couple of days old. Right, Ivan? You've been Pawpaw's boy ever since. Through thick and thin, right, son? Through thick and thin. I'm with my Pawpaw. Yeah, shed this old long hair pretty quick. It started to come out. You see it's starting to come out. The weather changes. Okay. Hey, if you want to be brushed too. He says, get away from my Pawpaw. Get away from my Pawpaw. I'm tired of you goats messing with my Pawpaw. All right. The goats can't go nowhere today. They stuck. They're stuck. I love it. They're stuck. Hallelujah. That's my baby. You're shedding. Yeah, you're starting to shed. Oh, no, little girl cow. Don't know if she's a cow. Think she's a goat. I don't know about you people. I don't know why there's such a confusion of what you people are. I don't know whose fault it is. Nobody told you when you was born you're a goat. Nobody said that. Nobody said it. Nobody said it at all to you. No, ma'am. So don't act like they told me I was a goat, Pawpaw. Nobody told you that. Nobody. Nobody told you I was a donkey. No, ma'am. Nobody said it. But you think, because those are your friends, I sprayed you the other day. This spray, I guess, is washed off with the rain. So I have to do it again, okay? Oh, yeah, you got some hair coming off of you. Oh, yeah, pretty good. Yeah. Oh, he's mad. He said, why are you brushing that hair, Pawpaw? No. Get between her and me. I'm sorry, Miracle. Ira says no. Ira says no. You brushed her enough, Pawpaw. It's my turn. You just got brushed, baby. You just got through. Standing off out there after I brushed him grazing. He looks over and I'm brushing her and here he comes. Get between us. You cannot brush her, Pawpaw. That brush is for me. For me, right, folks, I don't know if you can see it good or not. This is 4:30 Sunday afternoon. And the water is up under my chairs. Yep, it's up under the chairs finally. I'm guessing all my firewood is floated away. The chairs, like I say, they won't float. They may roll around there a little bit, but if they go anywhere, they're going to hang on that fence down there, so it won't be a big deal. I'll just pluck them out of the fence. I've had to do it before. These old chairs, we keep them back here in the back. And it gives Moses target practice anyway, so he can come back here and knock them over. But anyway, it's still rising. You see it coming up this little old road here. So we'll be watching it. I'll be coming back before dark and checking it again. It's up to Jake's Corner. And you see over here, it's coming around on that far side over there behind this pond. His cows are going up past it toward the front, up on the hill. They can always come on up across that pond. That pond's got that dam on it, so they can walk that dam. It's not gonna get underwater. This was all rainwater. We had no idea it was coming. This all come from upriver somewhere, because we only got 3 inches of rain here. They must have got a lot north of us. Anyway, I'm headed home. Just wanted y'all to see 4:30 Sunday evening. Okay, you see it's crossing my little road. It wasn't when I went down, what, an hour ago? You see it's flowing pretty good. So it is still coming up. It's backing up through here. It'll come right on through here, right on through yonder. And then it'll eventually go around my house on our driveway if it rises enough. These guys here, I'll come back about an hour. They don't mind a little water. They're not gonna go through deep water. They don't mind shallow water. I'll come back about an hour and put them up. I want to leave them out and let them get a little good grass while they're out. My little garden got plenty of rain. I gotta get out and start working on it. Hopefully tomorrow I get out and start working on the sun. All right, we're back up. It's still coming up. I'm gonna some cake now. I hope the goats follow me back across and not come around their pen. I may have to go through the corral. Go goats! Go goats! Go goats! Goats don't really like water. We'll see. Miracle, and these goats around. I got to pin this one up here in a second. And I got Sophie still out behind me out here. And I'll bring her around to the corral. She won't cross that water. And these here I got to cross. And I'll pin this one here in a minute. She ain't going to go nowhere. We're going to go down and check on Ben. He's in the back. See how much it's come up in an hour or so. And when I come in earlier, I think it's 4:30. And I think it's about 6 now. You can see, it's pretty neat. I'll get some hay, some cubes and I'll call the cows. I'll call the cows off the field. I don't think we'll have a problem out here, but I'm gonna go ahead and call them up by the barn and put them in the corral tonight. Well, we'll have to worry about them if it does get deeper over here somewhere. And I'll do that in a few minutes, so I'll get some cubes. The cows won't have no problem coming across that water. The goats did. It's still rising. I still see my chairs though, guys. I still see my chairs. We'll drive down and look at it. Okay, earlier, I showed y'all where it's coming up this little road here. Now you see it's cutting across in a low area on this side of Jake's Corner, coming on around, and it's tying in with that backwater over there where all them birds are. It's going to tie in together. So the water's, you know, it's going to the lowest places right now. So this is a hill here, up here, and this whole field's a hill. And but it's going to cut around all of it. Come on, Kip. Come on. Let's go. Now, I'm not going to get too close to the edge. This old sand hill, this old sand will start to soak up that water, and it'll get boggy along the edge of this water out here. So I'm going to step away from the edge. I can still see my chairs. I still see my chairs down there. They haven't floated off. Or at least some of them ain't. Yeah, it's still flowing fast, so it's still rising. It's not, you know, it hasn't crested yet. You see it's tied right into the river right over yonder with those trees. What do you think, Ben?
I've seen worse.
Oh, I've seen worse too, yeah.
It'll rise another 3 feet before Tuesday.
Yeah, it'll take another 3 or 4 foot to come up on this field. Just watch out for snakes, okay?
I am.
They'll come up on the edge of this water.
Yeah, I've been looking. I'm about to go back up.
All right, bud.
It's risen a lot in just 12 hours.
Yeah, it's risen a lot since,
This morning.
well, an hour ago I was down here. Barely was coming across my little bridge, my little crossing at 4:30. Yeah, the cows are all fine out here. I'm gonna go ahead and get some cubes so before dark. I don't want to wait there till dark and call them across that water. And yeah, I want to say I don't know. It can't be dropping because I'm looking at this board sticking down here in the water. See that board? It's not touching the water. It wasn't touching the water when I was down here earlier, so this backwater here seems to not be rising, but it is rising around the lower areas. That don't make no sense, does it? But that board sticking down there by the edge of the water, used to be an old stand there where there was a beehive there at one time years and years ago. But it's not touching the water. It's barely. And that was the same way it was when I was down here earlier. So it's not rising right here, but this is kind of a bluff, a steeper bank, so maybe it wouldn't. So we'll just kind of watch it. But it is rising up here in the low areas. See Lester, I'm checking all his out and everything, making sure everything's up by the sanctuary. Hey, son. You always want something, don't you? You always want something. Let me see if I got a cookie. Let me see. I may have a cookie. Make you happy? That make you happy? We'll call y'all up in a few minutes, okay? We'll call you up. Stay ready. You get them cookies, eat them.